background with the Mala. I'll bring it back right after this conversation with a very amazing woman. So she decided to take a lot of our natural products and create something spectacular with it. Something that will help anybody with their skin, hair, body, and has created a beautiful line of products. And she's one of the people we're celebrating International Women's Month of March. The products are called Uzuri, and it's a wide range of different ones. And we'll go through some of the collection right here on the show. I'm excited to have joining me, Madam Veronica Etornam Garbrah. She's CEO of Venet Naturals. And under it, we have Uzuri, line of products, amongst many others. We're celebrating women in agribusiness, in the value chain. And she's someone that is definitely making use of the different people in the agri value chain, because you literally source your products locally from everywhere. But welcome. Which one? You want to be called Veronica or Etornam?
I think Etornam.
Etornam is it. Welcome, Etornam.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Happy International Women's Month.
Thank you. Happy International Women's Month.
But tell me about how you started Venet Naturals. Where did the idea, where did the spark come from to start it?
Okay, so I started somewhere 2016, 2017. So I followed a friend to the north. The person spoke to me about cattle business. So I was curious. So I followed the person to the north. So we got to Tamale, and we have to continue by road to Upper East. There's a village called Pusiga. So that's where we went to. So on our way, we did a couple of stops. So I spoke to the women, we stop, I see a lot of things. I'm curious, I want to know what is really going on, because it was my first time. So I spoke to a couple of women, and also when we got to our destination, same story that the women were telling me. It's the same thing that happened when we got to where we're going to do the cattle business. So most of them, they have the nuts, they do it they don't do it in large quantities. They do it to small sell them and use it to feed their family. But getting buyers was a challenge. Most of them were not getting the buyers to buy for them. So I bought most of the shea butter that they had, and when I came back, I shared it among my friends and family, and also gave some to my friends in South Africa. And they were interested. They kept coming back asking for more.
Wow. And
someone called me, and the person advised me, why don't I make business out of it? And aside that, the women, some of them also kept calling, oh, we need this, we need that. So I realized some were trying to take advantage. So I came with the idea that why don't I pre-finance what you do? After that, you give me the product, then we'll package and sell. Yeah, so that's how it started. So officially, it was in 2018
that you become a full-fledged business.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Now, speak to me about sourcing it, because as you rightly said, a lot of the women do it on a small scale. They do just enough, but at this point you're also scaling up a lot. How difficult has it been to sort of try and scale up your suppliers along, or get enough suppliers to handle your volume of demand?
Okay, so with the women in the Pusiga, because of some of the challenges we were having, some of them, when you are sending them money, they will tell you because of robbery and all that, so they can't go to the bank. You have to do it via Momo, and they can't buy a lot of nuts and all that. So we decided to move back to the northern region, Tamale, where we got a piece of land, and also we contacted some of the women cooperative to help us with it. And fortunately, a friend helped me and introduced me to one of the gentlemen in the area.
Okay.
So he organized the women, and when it's season for buying nuts, they will gather the women buy the nuts, do the sorting, picking and all that, dry them, then store it. So as and when we have orders, then we do the production, then we send.
I like that. I like that. Now, take me through some of the different products you have under Uzuri line of products, because I know there are a lot of impressive ones. Showing in front of you.
Okay, so the business name actually is Venet Naturals.
Venet.
And the brand is Uzuri. It's a Swahili word, means beauty.
I love that.
We wanted to create something for everybody, for the whole family, for children, for adults, and all skin type as well. And we have our Uzuri scented shea butter.
Okay.
It's our own shea butter with a blend of the natural oils, as neem, baobab, and all that, with fragrance, because some people don't like the raw.
It becomes a bit too much.
Yes,
for some.
Yes, and we have the cold pressed coconut oil.
So this cold pressed coconut oil, you can use it in anything.
Yes, you can use it on your skin, for food and hair.
For food as well.
Yes.
So if I wanted to cook or bake with coconut oil, all I need is Uzuri, and I can not only use it for my skin, I can also bake with it or whatever it is I want to do with it.
Yes, but I would like to correct one thing. You can use it at home. We use it to cook, but because we are selling as cosmetic, FDA will not permit us to put cooking on it. First, we used to do it because we used to export the coconut a lot. And we normally go to GSA for the tests and certification. So we had the cooking on it. But when we started selling on the Ghanaian market, we have to take the cooking out because FDA does not permit. Because
once you're doing cooking, then you do cooking. Once you're doing for your skin, then you do for the skin. But it's capable of doing for both.
Yes, but because it's cosmetic, so they don't allow that you put
cooking on top of it. Yeah.
Even though you can use it to cook. So they don't allow that.
Okay.
Then we have the cold pressed baobab oil.
So what does the cold pressed baobab oil do?
Baobab is good for the face and also the skin because of the vitamin C. The baobab fruit is a good source of vitamin C, and it's really, really good for the skin and the face. Okay.
I should get some of that for my face. So let's talk about the next one. Is the Uzuri shea
oil.
Okay.
So we press the oil from the shea nuts. So if you don't like the butter, you can go for the...
And it still will give you that nourishing, nice, smooth. Okay.
And it's good for babies.
Really?
Yeah, very, very good for babies.
Okay. I like that.
Then we have our neem oil.
Okay. What does the neem oil do?
Okay, so neem oil helps repair the skin. And also it serves as a repellent as well. Okay. And if you have dandruff, it helps control dandruff.
Wow.
I don't use the word it helps take off the dandruff completely. It controls it.
And keeps it down to the barest minimum. Okay.
It controls it. And I have farmers in SA who normally buy the neem oil and they use it to spray their dogs and all that.
Really? And it gets away all the tick and stuff? Really?
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, I didn't realize neem had all these properties associated with it. This is fantastic. Okay.
Yeah. Then we have our own black soap, Alata Samana. Yeah, so this one is in a liquid form.
Okay.
Yeah, so those who don't like the bar one, this is the bar one. You can go for the liquid
version.
one. Yes, and it's good for those who have natural hair too. Okay. I have dreadlocks, by the way.
Nice.
So I use it to wash my hair, and it has neem oil in it and shea butter, so it doesn't burn your skin.
Oh, wonderful. I love that. Really good. I love that.
Yeah, and then we have here castor oil.
Okay, so for those that don't understand or know the properties of castor, what does castor oil do for you?
Okay, so our castor oil promotes hair growth. Okay. And also firms the skin. So people with sagging
skin,
it makes it a bit tight.
I like.
Yes. And at the same time, it helps control. It helps promote hair growth as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the beard and hair oil, beard gang.
Yes. And this one is a blend of all our natural oils with a bit of fragrance. Yes, and it helps promote hair growth too as well.
Okay, I like that. And the black soap, we have the bar version.
Yeah, this is
for those that want the actual physical bar one. Yeah. And we have a black one, which is the non-scented.
Yes, that's the shea butter.
Non-scented shea butter. So for those that love it's in the natural raw state. That's it. Yeah. Now, you export to different countries. What kind of countries?
Okay, so currently I export to South Africa, Kenya. I'm at the Ghana Trade House in Nairobi now.
Oh, wow.
So we export there, and we export to Germany as well.
Amazing. Yeah. Wow. Now, let's go through the women in agric or the agribusiness sector, because it's never easy to sort of break through and be able to be sustainable in that sector, really, for a lot of women. Either you're having problem with funding or access to land or something that always plagues a woman in the agribusiness chain. Speak about your journey and how you've been able to sort of maneuver some of those challenges.
Okay, so when I started, I had a bit of savings, and also I got support from my family as well. But it's not been easy because let me take the share, for instance. Please. Share price keeps going up every day, and we are competing with most Chinese and Indians up there, and they have the funding, they have the money to buy.
Wait, so Chinese and Indians are now coming to the north to buy a lot of share?
Yes.
To use in their products?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes. So
they're driving up the price.
Mm-hmm. And this is business. If someone comes to me, the price is 200, and person decides to offer me 210. Of course, I'll go for the 210 and sell my product. So I don't blame most of the farmers. There is business, and it's really, really affecting most of the local manufacturers as well, because we don't have that capital to buy the volume that they will buy to process and export to their countries. So that's one of the biggest challenge. And also when it comes to certification, I quite remember 2022, we had the opportunity to go for Venet, that's organic and natural cosmetic fair in Nuremberg.
Oh, wow.
And Ghana Export Promotion did that magic to take us there. We don't know, most of us didn't have the organic certification, but they were able to help us to go and learn some of the new trends and all that. And we realized most of the people from the Francophone countries, they had the organic certification, but they didn't even have the product. Most of them depend on us for the product, but they had the certification. We asked them, what's the magic? Because we have the share.
Yeah.
Mostly they want the Ghana share because they think it's the premium.
Of course.
So they want it, but they don't have it, but they have organic certification in share butter. You go like, how did you do it?
How is that possible?
How is that possible? And from them, most of them, when they start from their FDHU or their government system, they assist them, so they don't really feel like here, if you want to do it, you have to pay it to yourself. And some of them, the organic certification, they start from $5,000 to $20,000.
Wow.
Yeah, it's quite expensive. And how many SMEs would take $5,000 to
just to get certification of organics?
Exactly, just for one product.
When you know that you're already organic. Yeah.
And you have to renew it annually.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So when we went, most of them wanted our product, but the first question that comes is, do you have the certification? No, we don't.
So now you're on top of all of that, you have to add that extra cost of getting organic certification, even though your product is already organic.
They need their product out there, but they want the certification. They want proof before they can purchase your product, and we don't have it. That's one of the challenges, because if we are able to get, we get assistance and we are able to get the certification, trust me, we'll be able to push the share products out there, and we'll make a lot of money.
And exactly, and bring a lot more foreign exchange into Ghana.
Exactly.
Charlie, it's a lot more complicated than I ever thought it would be. But now let's talk about you being a part of 3FM's International Women's Month celebration, really. You were nominated. Do you know how you got nominated?
I don't know.
Someone listening was like, no, this woman deserves to be nominated in it. But how does it feel, though, to be a part of the nominated few, and your expectations on why you should be shortlisted?
To be honest, when I received the call, I was like, no, I thought it was a prank. I don't know how to say it. I was shocked. Like, it was a mixed feeling, but I feel great to be part of the nominees.
Of course.
And what I think, whatever you are doing, somebody is watching.
Absolutely. That one, dear. Someone is always watching, so you just have to do your best at all times. Yeah. Now, you could possibly be one of the shortlisted few. How would you feel if you were part of the shortlisted?
I feel great. I feel great.
We love that. Now, if you're just tuning in, I'm in the studios with Madam Etornam Garbrah. She is CEO of Venet Naturals, of which under the brand we have Uzuri line of products, which is a natural, organic range of products that take advantage of our local gems, really, like shea butter, neem, castor, baobab, and creates beautiful products for your body, your hair, your skin. And also beyond that as well, she's a part of the agribusiness chain, ensuring that she's sending a lot of employment, a lot of revenue to places up in the north who are her suppliers. And she's going through female corporations to be sure that the money stays with incredible women who are doing their best to create these wonderful products in the north. Now, if you have any questions, please do send it in 053-1100-927. That's 053-1100-927. But honestly, with looking at the industry that you're in, how do you think? If you could outline the top 3 things that need to be done to improve it, and in turn help you also now generate the revenue you need to? What are those top 3 things?
Okay. Number 1 is funding. Because it looks like most women, we are comfortable where we are. I'm saying funding in the sense that lots of women are afraid to go to the bank for loans because of the high interest rates and all that. So we prefer to do our production with our own small money that we save somewhere to save us the stress and all that. And when that happens, so we don't grow. We keep being small, and we want to grow. We want to expand. We want to move from small to medium to large industries. So I think if something could be done about the high interest rates on loans, I think it will help most of us. And if there's any support from the government to boost our businesses, I think it will help us to grow, to scale up. And also, I mentioned the certification thing.
Yes.
Yeah. If I'm able to get the certification, it will really, really help me in my business. Yeah.
I like that a lot. Now, who are your mentors?
Okay, so number 1 is my grandmother.
Oh, tell me about her.
So I grew up with my grandmother, and I would see her selling corn. Like, she has a couple of farmers who will bring her corns and other things, then we make kenke and all that. So because I know how to even do kenke myself.
Really? Wow.
My grandmother will never allow you to go and buy food outside. So even if it's wachi, we'll prepare it at home. Yes. So, and she used to, I'm a bit shy to say this on radio, but let me say it. She would actually send our local drink from Asamankesi. My grandmother lives in Asamankesi to Togo to go and sell. So that's sports business. So I learned a lot from her. And she would tell you that nothing is too small. So even if it is 1 CD, you have to put something aside. Because you don't know when there will be an emergency.
True.
So my grandmother is my number 1 mentor. Then my former boss, Georgette Sechiado. Yes.
Tell me about her. What made her stand out for you?
Georgette is into mining, support business, and there are a lot of things that she does. Some of them I still don't understand. I think I need to go back to her to learn most of the things. But I remember when I was with her, sometimes you go through a lot of challenges, like importing some of the mining chemicals and all that. But I don't know the magic that this woman will perform, and everything will be cleared at the port and all that. We'll make sure that our customers get their products. Those mining company, AMS and all that, they all get their product and all that. And I really admire her for that, for a woman to be in the mining space, to be doing that. Yeah, so if she's listening, Madam Georgia Sechiado, I really admire you a lot.
Oh, wow.
Really, really a lot.
I love that.
And a last one. Okay, I would say my own friend Sylvia Boachiado.
What about Sylvia stands out to you?
Sylvia, sometimes I see a bit of my grandmother in Sylvia.
Okay.
Yes, and she is very principled. If she tells you she's not buying this, she's not buying it.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you are with her and she tells you, no, this one, you are not getting it, you are not getting it, you have to save. And she's always there. She's that person that I can call at any time and she will be there for me. Yeah.
I love that. Now, do I take it you actually left the corporate world to start your business?
Yeah.
Now, tell me about that. What made you take that step? Because, sometimes, a lot of times you figure out, let me stay in entrepreneur, let me do corporate while trying to balance it out. But what made you say, okay, I'm actually going to quit and start my own thing?
Okay, so I stopped. I think officially I stopped my corporate work. I think it was in 2017, end of 2017 that I stopped because I was not able to blend the two. Yeah, and that time I was going to South Africa a lot because I was trying to get my own shop over there. And if you are not there and you send money, the stories that you will hear. So I had to make time and focus on the business. So I gave myself some time that, okay, this is what I want to do. This is what I want the business to get to. And I will think about the next step.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it scary?
It was because I remember 2019, one of our shops in Albertine, we were attacked.
Wow.
Yes, we were attacked, and thankfully the lady who was minding the shop, she was safe because I had an Indian neighbor who had to smuggle the lady into his car to
get her out of there.
Yes, to get out of the place. So we really lost a lot from there. Aside, the business is good in SC. Let me say, business is really good there. But because of that thing,
it's made you a bit harder to just focus on those, on shops and stuff like that. Yeah.
So right now in SA, even though we have another shop there in an area called Uvel, it's just like Mokola in Ghana. So people who also do their own cosmetics and stuff, we go there for the raw materials and all that. But we sell most of the products via Take-A-Lot in SA. It's like the Amazon. It's like South African Amazon. So our products are listed on Take-A-Lot. And it's really, really good.
Okay.
It's really moving.
I like that. Now, let me wrap it up with future prospects. What can we expect from Venet and as well Uzuri in the next few years? What's the big plan?
Okay, so we want to be part of the top cosmetic industry. So when they are calling the Nivea and the rest, we want Uzuri to be part of it. And we want to grow. We want to expand. We want to employ more people. And when they are calling females who have impacted on people, we want to be part. We want our names to be mentioned.
How many employees do you have as of now?
Currently, we are 10 in Ghana.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but when it's season for sharing art, we engage a lot of people. Sometimes we have more than 100 people from different villages. Yes.
To come and help?
Okay.
Wow. I love that. And a big congratulations to you for being nominated as part of our International Women's Month celebration of women in agribusiness. Fingers crossed and toes to you're shortlisted and announced on Thursday. But that'll be happening on Thursday live on the 3FM Sunrise. So just keep your ear out there for our shortlisted females in the agri-sector business who are going to be celebrated right here on 3FM. But thank you so much, Etornam, for coming through, for speaking to us, and for showcasing some of your wonderful products here on the 3 Loud. So I just had a wonderful conversation with CEO of Venet Naturals and Uzuri. But Etornam, how can we reach out to you? How can we get interactive with you before I let you go?
Okay, so the phone number is 050-5311185, and also on Instagram and Facebook we are Uzuri_Africa. Uzuri, UZURI_Africa, and our website is www.uzuri.africa.
Wonderful.
And also, I would like to say one thing.
Please.
I would like to thank some of the pharmacy shops in Ghana. They've really helped me a lot.
Really?
Ad Pharma,
okay.
East Cantonment Pharmacy, Topper Pharmacy, Royal Charisma, Medi Pharma on the Sprinters Road. They've really helped me a lot, and I'm grateful for supporting my business.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for you coming through. Again, get interactive with Uzuri on social media and as well Venet Naturals. Go on to buy at www.uzuri.africa. But I had a wonderful conversation with Etornam Garbrah. She's CEO of Venet Naturals. And of course, look out on Thursday on 3FM Sunrise for the big announcement on our shortlisted International Women's Day ladies who are dominating in the agri-business space. Now bringing it back, this is MOG Music with Mala.
Let's do this.